All right, so at the time of me recording this, this is Sunday night. The beta launched a couple days ago. I have put about 30, between 30 and 40 games into this beta so far. And I feel like I've played enough and I've played with enough of the weapons and shit to where I feel like I can give a decent ranking for this game so far. So, disclaimer real quick before we hop into this. I am not like a competitive Call of Duty player, obviously. I mainly play 2K if you even look at my channel, but I'm a very casual player, so if you want like a competitive, like more in-depth breakdown of the game so far, you could check out Birdman's video, or you could check out Scumpy. I don't know, I'm sure he said something about the game so far. If you want something like a more competitive lens to look at this through, but if you continue watching from here, this is just going to be like a random guy on the internet, very average, like 1.5 KD, talking about how I feel about the game so far. So I'm going to kind of give an overall rating of how I feel about this game, and then I'll hop into specifics. So overall, with how I feel about this beta so far, this is probably the best Call of Duty game since Cold War. You can kind of debate MW3, but I prefer this game because I was a big fan of Cold War. So if you liked Black Ops Cold War, I'm sure you can even see based on the gameplay, you're going to like this game. It's not in the same engine as Cold War, but like the gameplay feels similar to Cold War. I don't really know how to explain it. The best way I could put it into words is this game has like a very Cold War vibe to it, and I really do like the way that the game feels. So the biggest thing going into this beta that I was a little bit concerned about was the Omni movement, and I have to tell you, they did a great job with this Omni movement. If you don't know what that is, in Black Ops 6 now you can dive and slide and go prone in any direction. And when you're fully prone on the ground, you can move your stick fully 360 and you can aim and shoot people. It really is a great advantage, and I think maybe a month or two down the road, if you're not good with the Omni movement, there's going to be a huge skill gap in Call of Duty, and I think this is honestly great for the game because the game has felt very like stale and repetitive for like the past 4 or 5 years. Really, the last thing I can think of them adding that's similar to the Omni movement is kind of slide canceling in MW19, but I don't really think that's anything in comparison to this with how advanced it is and how much it'll change the game. So the Omni movement, I was afraid that it was going to be like too complicated and the little fucking movement nerds that always play Warzone were going to fuck with this Omni movement and go crazy, but so far I have really liked the Omni movement. It's not too complicated to get your hands on and it feels great. So the other thing I want to talk about is the perks. Before I get into the guns, maps, and killstreaks, because I feel like those are the three most important things in any Call of Duty game, I want to talk about the perks real quick. So you can see a second ago on screen, if you run different perk combos in this game, you can get like an extra bonus effect, which I think is a cool idea. So for now, I've been running the 3 red perks, which basically gives you quick fix, if you remember that from the older Call of Duty games. It gives you faster health regen, it speeds up your movement after a kill. It really is, I think, the best one. On a side note, by the way, can we get rid of the fucking blue perk bonus, by the way? If you use 3 perk... I can't even speak, holy shit. If you use 3 blue perks, anytime you die and you respawn, you literally get wall hacks for 3 seconds. And I'm going to jump into another problem that I have here because it's related to that. This game, the biggest problem so far is the spawns. They make absolutely no fucking sense. I really don't even know how to put it into words other than I'll kill someone and I'll be looking right where they're about to spawn and they'll spawn right in front of me. So if they're using the 3 blue perks, they can immediately see me right when they spawn and they can just fucking hardscope the shit out of me and kill me. It's retarded. They can see me. I can't see them. I'm tired of these stupid revenge spawns. Fix the spawns, Treyarch. I know it's a beta, and I know this is what this is for. You want the feedback. But God, spawns really are a problem right now. But anyway, let me try to stay on point with the perks. So I like the perks that they have so far. Again, I've been running the 3 red perks, so I can get basically quick fix. The 3 green perks I tried using for a while. You get Strategist, I think it's called, where you get like a shitload extra score. I'm not going to lie to you, I'd advise if you suck at the game to use that because you can get your streaks absurdly easy in objective game modes like Hardpoint and Domination. I was getting my streaks fast as fuck, so I would advise using that if you're not good at the game. Or use the blue perks if you're not good at the game because that's also really stupid. But anyway, overall, the perks feel really good. Just The stupid blue perks, please fix that shit with the wall hacks. If you're gonna keep that in the game for the casuals, like, I'm a casual, by the way, and I'm even saying that's for casuals, at least nerf that a little bit, because it's ridiculous, and if you're not gonna nerf that, at least fix the spawns, because it's a problem right now with that shit. Alright, so I think I touched on the main things that are unique to Black Ops 6, but the only thing I'm gonna throw in here real quickly is the graphics in this game are significantly much better than they were in MW3. You can see specifically on Skyline, which is the map I'm playing on right now, the sun and the rays from the sun and the graphics in general really do look great on this map. Now, keep in mind, I'm going to put this in here as a disclaimer, not as a flex. I have a 4070 Ti Super in my fucking computer, so I am running on everything on max settings, so it's going to look better on my computer probably than your Xbox or your PS5 or whatever. But in general, the game looks a lot better, so that's one thing I want to throw in here real quick. Alright, so now we can hop into the three big things with any Call of Duty game, which are guns, maps, killstreaks. So let's start with guns. The guns in this game, they all feel good. I like the guns. Most of the guns that we've gotten so far in this beta are guns from Cold War. Now, let's address the fucking elephant in the room, this Jackal PDW. If you're even remotely trying to win the game and not just hopping on to fuck around and have fun, you're gonna run the Jackal PDW. I don't know why that gun's so overpowered and the time to kill is so much faster than every other gun in this game, but it is for some reason. So this gun is so much better than the other guns, I haven't even bothered to level up my other guns, because fuck it, why am I gonna bother? This gun is so much better. So I've been running the Jackal PDW. It's the best gun by far. It feels great. I did try out the XM4. I tried out the new MP5. I don't know what the fuck they called it in this game. They have this annoying habit of just renaming old guns with new names for some stupid reason, but yeah, the MP5 was fine. I didn't mind that. The XM4 was fine. I haven't tried the sniper or the LMG because there's no point. They were kind of trash from what I saw compared to the Jackal and the MP5, but overall, the guns are fine. I don't really have any complaints with them. I haven't used the other guns besides the Jackal a lot because it's so damn good, but overall, the guns are fine. Just, I would suggest buffing the other guns and not nerfing the Jackal, because I feel like the gun feels fine, but it's so much better than the other guns. So I feel like if they were going to patch it, what they're going to do is nerf the gun, which I don't want, but I feel like that's what... So anyway, let's hop into the maps here. We've only gotten a few maps so far in the beta, but by far the best map is Skyline, the map that I was playing on a minute ago that I was talking about the sun rays and shit. By far the best map. I would give that like a B+ rating compared to like any other Call of Duty map all time. That map is actually very well designed. I like the way it looks. The other map that's pretty good is this train map that I'm playing on right now. I don't know what this map is called. I think it's called Derelict, maybe? I don't know. I'm probably butchering the shit out of that because I can't remember what it is, but this map is also pretty good. I also like the map where you're in like the video store, you're running through all the stores in that little town area. That map I played a few times. It's also pretty good. The only map I don't like is the one with the crashed satellite out in the middle of that fucking field. I'm sorry that I don't know any of the map names. I don't really pay attention at the start. But I hate that map. The rest of the maps feel fine. Most of them are pretty good. Obviously, it's Treyarch. This is the only developer that we have that actually makes decent maps and somewhat listens to the community. So they make decent maps, and there's no shortage of that in this. Every map that I played except for that satellite one was fine. Really no complaints. But Skyline was the best one out of all of them that we've seen so far. Obviously, week 2, next week's beta, we're going to get much more. They're going to increase the level cap. We're going to get better maps, better guns. But overall, I like what we have with the map so far. So the last thing I want to talk about here is the kill streaks. We really don't have many. This is going to be a pretty short segment. We have RCXD. We have a Scout Pulse, which is basically, if you remember from Black Ops 3, it was one of the specialist abilities. I forgot which one it was called. Basically, it's exactly like that. You activate the kill streak, and you can... It gives you like a Scout Pulse, basically like a mini UAV. It's alright, like I don't mind that streak. Then there's UAV, counter UAV, they have the Overwatch Helo, and then they have the Hellstorm missile. All the kill streaks are great, they're all pretty effective. My only real complaint with them is they put that score up pretty high to start getting kill streaks. Like, If you haven't played this game, it's 675 score to get a UAV, which I feel like that's a little high, I'm not going to lie. And we haven't seen the rest of the score streaks, so Jesus, if UAV is 675, imagine how high like a chopper gunner is going to be or something like that. Which I'm assuming we're getting. It's a Black Ops game. But, yeah, overall, the streaks are pretty good. I'm just a little concerned with how high they are. Maybe they'll tone that down a little bit after the beta, but we'll see. Overall, the kill streaks, again, are good. This game overall really just has been fun so far. Everything is good for the most part. There's just been two real problems that I've had. The first one I already mentioned is the spawns. The spawns make absolutely no sense. I'm sure that's a beta problem. I'm sure they'll figure that out by the time the game drops, or very early into the game in Season 0. And the other complaint, which I actually haven't brought up yet because I forgot about it, is it's a beta. I'm expecting this to happen. That's why I haven't brought it up yet. My game has been crashing a lot. I don't know if you noticed earlier in the video. You can go back and look if you want. My first game on Skyline, I actually ended up crashing out of that. And I'm not saying that this is going to be a problem when the game comes out. I'm not here to bitch about it. Crashes in a beta. Obviously, I'm expecting that. The game's not done. But just something to point out. If you try to play this early access beta, you probably will crash a decent amount. So that's something to look around for when you're trying to play the game. But overall, I would say Black Ops 6, so far, we have not seen zombies and we have not seen campaign. So keep that in mind. I'm a big zombies guy and it's a Black Ops game. So I'm hoping for the best. I have seen the Liberty Balls meme on Twitter, so hopefully that map is at least decent, and the other map that we get is good, the prison map. The prison map looks fire, and it's Treyarch, and it's a Black Ops game. I really highly doubt they'd fuck up a campaign. It's just Treyarch, and they make great campaigns. This is going to be Adler and Woods being rogue in the CIA, going against whoever the fuck the mole in the CIA was from the Black Ops 2 story. 99% certainty in my head, I am 99% certain they are not going to fuck up that campaign and it's going to be fire. But anyway, I guess that's a wait and see. I don't want to yap on too long about shit that's not related to the beta. So there's my thoughts on it. If I was to give the multiplayer in the beta a rating out of 10, I would give this an 8 out of 10 right now. The only real complaint, like I said, is the spawns. You fix up the spawns, you fuck with that time to kill a little bit, you fix the Jackal being so overpowered, and you've got a damn good multiplayer. So anyway, there's my review for the game. If you watched all the way to the end, I appreciate you. Thank you for watching, big dog. We're out here, we're grinding. The BO6 grind is real. I'm going to be playing the shit out of this game this year. Hopefully you will come along for the journey, but if you don't, that's all good. So again, thank you for watching to the end. I appreciate you, and I will catch you guys in my next video. Peace.